GGRC.
Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of GGRC. I'm RC, and today we're going to be checking out Russian subway dogs. That's right, stray dogs that run loose in the subways of Russia and eat people's food, and apparently get attacked by elks and bears and other things. This is a crazy fun little arcade game here. Let's jump right into it here because I don't want to spoil too much of it for you here as far as like, you know, explaining it beforehand here, but let's just jump into the first level so you can get an idea of what we're doing here. Here we go. So you play as this dog here. Basically, you have two things you could do. You could jump around, and you could bark. Now, when you bark, you lose meter down in the little yellow meter at the bottom, right? And when you bark behind somebody, they drop whatever they're eating or whatever they're carrying, and you can eat their food. However, there's these other guys here that drop vodka bottles, and if you bark it over to the people that are carrying the sandwiches, it'll make them drop the sandwiches and light them. I guess it lights them up, roast them or something, like so. And you want to try to catch those in the air when you can, because if they touch the ground first, you're actually going to lose a lot of the points that you had worked for here. So the name of the game here is to take these vodka bottles, and you want to try to get the combo up, because you see every time you bark at it, the combo goes up. Ugh. And every time one explodes near you, you actually get hurt, and that takes away your yellow bar. So you don't want to do that too often. So here, we'll get one up to 3. Boom. We knock the sandwich up, and that knocks it up to 80, when normally they're 20. So, again, name of the game, get these points up. And don't let other dogs eat your food either. You got these Dobermans that are hanging out here. But of course, you could take them out with the vodka bottle too. You can see that one actually took him out. Now, this is actually not a great round for me. I've had a couple of S-ranked rounds. There we go. Knock that one out. Oh, and he ate my sandwich as I left. That was not a great round for me there. I've actually gotten really... I think I S-ranked to this level before here. You actually see the little kittens here too, and believe it or not, even though you're playing as stray dogs, you actually have stray cats that are helping you as well. They're kind of all working together. And you actually have this character you see in the bottom right here is a cat with the sort of like Russian garb on, which is kind of cool. Proletariat cat is what they're calling him, which is pretty funny. So in this one, you can see he's actually the one that's barking out orders to you. Every level you play, you have the option of collecting bones. So in this one, for example, if you get through the level, you get a bone for passing it. You can get a bone for juggling a vodka bottle up to ×5 or higher, which we did end up doing. You can get an air combo of 7 or more to get a bone, and what that means is that every sandwich you knock into the air, if you can eat 7 air sandwiches in a row, that's your air combo. So what you're trying to do here, basically the strategy is you want to get your vodka bottle, you know, ×5, and then if you can get an air combo ×7, and you get the sandwich and eat that with a, you know, ×5 vodka bottle that drives the sandwich points up, and then a ×7 because of your air combo, you can make some really big points here. And that's how you're going to get your S rank at the end of the level if you can make it to it. Another thing was to eat at least 5 pieces of hot food, and the way to create hot food, as we already went over, is to take that vodka bottle, combo it up, and you know, make sure it hits somebody or nearby somebody who has a sandwich, and that'll actually make the food hot, driving up points for you. So let's go back to the map here. Let's go on to another level here just so you can get an idea of what else there is to it, because it does add a lot of depth to this game just in the short amount of time we've been into it. You'll see here that one of the things you could do is you can eat vegetables. So let's check this level out here, because it adds a whole nother dimension to it. Also, when you play different levels, you can also choose different dogs. So, and of course, you can play as the cat too, the revolutionary kitty cat, which I love. Looks a little bit like Sushi, actually. Where is he when I need him? Let's see here. So you have the Question Hound, who's from you know, the big meme, that comic. Some of these hounds that they put in here are very meme-ish. You know, you got the Shiba. You know, everybody recognizes him. And then you have Fidel, who's from another game here. And then our core Russian dog here. Let's play around with the cat, because I really like the look of the cat. He looks great. And the pixel style of them actually in-game is great too. Alright, so here we go. It's the exact same everything, except now the cat meows. There we go. There we go. We get a veggie bonus for catching all 3 vegetables. Why the cat wants vegetables, I don't know, but it's pretty great. Alright, so we can roast those vegetables. See, we got him on fire. We're using the vodka. There we go. Roasted veggie bonus. Let's take out that Doberman and get that guy going. So as you can see, if you can keep these bonuses going, you could do really well. There we go. That was a ×6 on these veggies. There you go. You can see I'm already a rank A. That drove my points way up. But you got to be careful because the only way you're going to get those ranks and keep them going is if you stay in the game. If that yellow meter runs out, you're done. And that's really all there is to it. Oh crap! See right there, that was not a good move. You also got to watch out for these poodles here because in addition to the Dobermans, they will actually jump up and they will eat your food. So the Dobermans just walk around. But you see that one actually tried to jump up and actually got my one radish or whatever it was. So I gotta make sure I do okay here because right now I am not doing great. There we go. Get him running. Leave my carrots alone. I need to get my yellow back up. There we go. Oh, these guys are running together. I think that's 2 at once. No! He's eating my stuff. But our yellow meter is up. Oh, and here we go. We got a last chance to collect some more points before we exit. That did not drive us to S rank, but we got very, very close. You can see at the top center there, we hit rank A. We were a smidge away from getting S rank. So that was a much better round right there. But as you could see how combining all of these things together, which is what the game very quickly does, is how hard this game can get. So let's jump back over to the map here. So one of my favorite things about this game is not only the game itself. I think this is a great, really cool, like modern arcade game. Honestly, we need more of these because I love these quick to play, quick to get in, play a few levels and leave type of games. You know, because every level is like just a few minutes, which I love. I actually just finished B of line 2. So this is the other part of my favorite thing here is that every level before you start actually has you, because normally you're playing as the dog, talking to the proletariat cat. And there's all kinds of like really funny jokes that they say between all these. The thing I dislike is that you don't get to see them talk again. I wish they had a button here that you could press so you could see them talk again before each one, because each one has a thing that the cat and the kittens will say. So we'll talk to him right here. So he says, "Kittens, hot sauce, da or niet?" And of course, the kittens say, "Da, hot, 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 and super tasty fire meows and barks." Oh, you know what that must mean. "Niet ruins good food and hurts my sensitive kitten tongue." Oh. But it's really funny because there was another one, you won't be able to see it here because we've already passed it, where the proletariat cat was talking about how, you use the map to do whatever, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, wait, he's like, who drew all this stuff in crayon on the map? And then you could see on the map there's all these like drawings of things with crayon on there and everything. Just, for the game, for how small it is, and I'm sure a lot of work went into this, but for how small it is and how just the way it's built as a simple arcade game, there's a lot of thought and a lot of character to it, which I absolutely love here. So here we go. We're going to jump in here. This is what I saw in the trailer, is that you can actually bark fire at some point. So let's see how crazy this actually gets here. I haven't played this level yet. Let's do it. Oh yeah, he's got hot sauce. Oh, not what I meant to do. Jeez. There we go. There's a good sandwich. Jeez, I missed the fire again. Jeez. This is not working out for me. Okay, we're going to have to do this again. Oh, but it did roast my... Oh, and then the poodle ate both of my burgers. Kill the poodle. Oh, jeez. This is not going to work out for me. Well, at least you guys will get to see what happens when you lose. So when you lose out a meter, that is what happens. It's actually very unfortunate. Let's replay that one, shall we? There we go. So now we can actually set people on fire and stuff is roasted automatically. And we can roast Dobermans, so that's pretty sweet, actually. We drive our points up. You get a different chili meter up there in the middle, too, which is kind of nice. Boom. We're getting good air chomps here. Let's get the vodka going. That's a ×2. You do not get my burger, dude. My air chomp is up to 9. Working out really well. So even a low-scoring sandwich, still getting us quite a bit of points there. Oh. But of course, if something else eats your food, you're losing out on that. We gotta take out these stupid poodles. Oh, don't want to do that. We're actually doing much better this round here. We're hitting rank A, so that's good. 40. Boom. Air chomp. I actually didn't bother to see. Okay, so we got get a juggling. I'm sorry, get a max hot sauce juggling of 5 times. Okay, so you could probably get much more powerful hot sauce if you juggle it, which I did not know going into this. Feeding hot sauce to a poodle. Oh, let the poodle eat the hot sauce. Okay. And then hit 7 poodles with your fire bark. Okay. So things I got to come back and do later. There we go. We hit our IS rank, though. There we go. We let the poodle eat it. Jerko. So we get at least 1 bun for that. Or a bone, rather. Not a bun, a bone. Oh, man, that was a good combo right there. Man, we're doing good with this rank. We're already S rank. We still got 20 seconds to go. We need to get a pepper here, though, so that we can take out these poodles and get a second bone. Hot sauce, pepper. There we go. There he is. Oh, he's eating my stuff. Oh, I need that. Okay. There we go. That's gonna keep me going long enough to get out of here, which is good. So we got the S rank, and we ended up getting 3 bones. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Here we go. We got... Oh, and we got a new creature. Kepler from the game Lovers in a Dangerous Space-Time. Fun little game, and cool to have a new guy aboard there with Cat. Kepler the cat, I should say. Alright, so we did not get the max hot sauce juggle, but you come back to these levels at any point and get the one that you missed. But we did get feeding hot sauce to the poodle. We hit 7 poodles with the fire bark, which is awesome. And we passed, of course. So, if we go back to the map, you can see we have 30 bones now. We now unlock a new one. And this proletariat cat is saying, elk and fish together, yum. Prepare your taste buds. This station is serving up the perfect Subway surf and turf. And then the little kittens are drooling. Pretty great. Alright, let's give this a shot. Let's change it up. Let's go play as the new cat. Kepler. Air chomp. We don't have any... Now, if you get too close to the lady with the fish, she will attempt to hit you like that when you saw her. But you want to make sure that you actually... Oh. There we go. You got to roast the fish. Because if you don't roast the fish, you will not be able to eat it. And you can roast the elk here, too. So normally those elks are running through. They'll charge through, and I'll let you guys see that in just a second here. Two sandwiches and a fish. Nothing we can do right now. Our rank is not great, though. We're not doing entirely amazing here. Alright, see, there's the elk. But he'll take out dogs and stuff for you, too, which is very helpful. Okay, that got us to rank D, which is still not great. Here we go. That was a good sandwich right there. Not the greatest of sandwiches, but still good. There we go. 300 points. There's some vodka. Alright. We gotta bounce that over to the lady with the fish. There we go. There we go. Eat it up. Look at that fish. There we go. Rank A. Oh, no, that was not good. We got 14 seconds left. I don't know if we're gonna do it here. Oh, nope, that ain't gonna do it. Air chomp. There we go. There's the S rank. And we gotta get out of here. We did not do great for bones that round, but we got an S rank. So it would seem as though the idea is to make sure you go for the S rank separate from the times that you're going for the bones. Because sometimes if you're going for the bones and doing certain things, you know, for combos and stuff, that will help you on the S rank. But other times they're going to slip in some really tricky missions, you know. Yeah, so for example here, getting 4 elk to charge into a hot sauce fire. That's tricky because we didn't have too many in there that time. Getting a fire elk to charge through a babushka. Babushka being the woman carrying the fish, just so you know. But we haven't even seen an elk on fire yet, so that's interesting. Hitting 2 elk with a single vodka explosion, again, something we haven't done. But there you go. I mean, that is the Russian Subway Dogs game. That is what you can expect from it. There is one other mode that you're going to want to check out too. We were just playing through campaign, but there is an endless mode. So if you feel like jumping into it, you could pick your favorite animal. It plays the Shibu here, Shiba Inu. I was combining those, Shibu. Let's see, we'll go with this one here. The more you play the campaign, the more of the animals you're going to unlock, the more of the levels you can unlock to do Endless here. You can see here, actually, my highest score in Endless has been 7,200. I'm at 159 in the world at the moment. World Weekly, I'm at number 11, so 7,200 at 11. And of course, no friends playing this, unfortunately. And that's one of the unfortunate things I notice about this game is I don't know if it's not selling well or what, but it doesn't seem like there's a lot of people playing this day to day or weekly or whatever. And I hope it's selling well because I actually think that this is a really, really cool game. Again, if you're into arcade games, you're like really into, you know, Frogger and Miss Pac-Man and those style games from the you know, from back in the day, I think this is one to check out because it feels like that style of game just modernized, you know. Here we go. Let's play a round of endless stuff here. All right, we got the burger guy. Let's eat that. Let's send this guy into a frenzy. Eat his veggies. Oh, 2 sandwiches. Let's keep this going here. Oh, don't eat my sandwich. That's one of the other things I didn't mention too, is that like sometimes your strategy is just going to be keeping the sandwich afloat, because you can actually bark to keep the sandwich up in the air too. However, doing that doesn't add any more points or anything. It just keeps other animals from eating it, and it makes it so you can make sure that you get those combo points that you were hoping you'd get, not letting it drop to the floor. Here's the dumpling person. I forget their name, but they run and they throw a bunch of dumplings up in the air, and you could jump up and try to catch them all at once. I found it very hard to actually maintain like where I need to jump from to catch all 5 of those every single time. Okay, so he's got a bonus mission for me here. I have to eat 2 more shawarmas to eat 1 more. See, it's going down as we watch, so I got to eat 1 more. There it is. So we got 1 mission there, and that's going to add to our score. Oh, there's a bear. So that's the one thing that's fun about the Endless. We put that bear on fire, is that when you're playing Endless, you do not want to eat that because it's going to poison you. Is that on Endless, you're going to find all kinds of crazy stuff going on, which is a ton of fun. So bears are going to show up. Stuff you haven't seen in the campaign yet are going to show up because it's just random. We got to somehow get this bear out of here. I don't know if it's just by like continually lighting him up or what. What I do know is that we need this guy over here, if that's the case. Oh, he wasn't near it. I'm gonna eat that, though. Stupid poodle. Where you at, vodka guy? Just getting sandwich dudes. Eliminate 2 Dobermans. Oh, look at that. We got the bear. Mega barbecue. Oh, man. There's a bear barbecue. That should take care of both of those guys. There we go. We got another mission. I think we might actually do really well here in our endless. Do not eat my... That stupid poodle ate my sandwich again. So the snow and the pigeon are things I haven't gotten to yet in the campaign just yet. But the snow running through it is actually making it harder for me to run through it. It slows me down here a bit. But there it is. We failed there. We did break our score. We're at 8,000, almost 9,000 points, which is great. The pigeon was also new, which is something I wasn't sure how to deal with just yet. But I think that's so cool that they just keep layering it on. All the different crazy things that could happen. To be quite honest, when I said this reminds me of old arcade games, it definitely reminds me of games like Tapper, for instance. If you played Tapper before, it's the guy who throws, like, you know, the mugs down the way for people to drink beer or root beer, depending on what version of it you're playing. But it just gets crazier and crazier and crazier as it goes on. So the endless mode definitely reminds me of that. But yeah, like I said, guys, this game right here, let's see, what did we get up to? All time, we're up to 149. For weekly, we're still at 11, so we'd have to break almost 15,000 to get into the top 10, which I probably could do if I just kept going at it here. But guys, that is Russian Subway Dogs. Like I said, fully recommend this because this is just a ton of fun as an arcade game. I definitely love these styles, this style of game. I feel like we need more modern arcade games because they do come out, you know, from time to time, but sometimes when they come out, they're not great, they're not polished. One of the last really good ones was, you know, the Pac-Man Championship Edition. I think they did 1 and 2 of that, but those are really fun, and they modernized Pac-Man, and they're a really good time. And this feels like it's in that same realm with the Pac-Man Championship Edition, so definitely check this one out because it is awesome. But there you go, guys. That is Russian Subway Dogs. GG. I'll see you all next time.
AGRC.